have to eat the dream. You have to sleep the dream. You have to dream the dream.
What's going on, Strength Team family? Look, I'm right back with another great video. If you're new to the Strength Team family, welcome to the Strength Team family. All we do over here is get gains. I was blessed with Dylan to work out with me again. The dude is only 25 years old. Actually, his birthday's today or yesterday. Happy birthday, Dylan. For real, the dude's 26 years old and he looks like somebody's uncle, somebody's stepfather, somebody's real dad. The man just looks like a grizzly. Like, it's his Sasquatch. Like, he is just a monster. And you know, I don't really brag about nothing really. I'm not like a boastful type dude, but the way he's so humble, that's what makes him that much more of a man to me. Like, he's like a huge, just strong teddy bear. Like, I mean, like, he's soft-spoken. Like, if I was that big, hey, you wanna eat that? No, is that my food? You drinking my water? Is that my car? Like, that's why God didn't make me that big, because I wouldn't know how to act, man. I probably would be getting myself in trouble. And is it your girl or my girl? Like, I was just, anyways, I'm going way too far. Listen, this back workout right here, guys, hands down, is just ridiculous. We did this yesterday, which was Tuesday. Today's Wednesday. My entire back, I mean, my back is just still pumped. Dylan randomly just messaged me out of the blue today talking about how sore his back is. And you got to think, he's used to deadlifting cars and lifting stones and just all kinds of crazy stuff that I plan on never doing in my life. That is way too much talking. And you know I'm not big on that. So let's jump straight into this back workout. Our first exercise is kind of like a warm-up, but we still put volume in, so I'm going to count this as an actual exercise. We did the dual handle lat pull down. We have 6 total sets, and I want you to stay between 8 to 10 reps. Now, we didn't actually sit in the bench, like where you know where you can sit in the bench and you can kind of like lock your legs in. I didn't do that. I find like when I do that, I really cheat. So what we did is we just put a bench behind where you normally sit at, and we did it off of there. That way it's totally different. It requires you to use your core more. It requires you to pull harder. It's just a totally different feel. So if you've never tried it like that, definitely try it like that. The only thing is, once you start getting heavier into your weight, like for me, instance, like when I'm doing like 180 pounds or something that's close to my body weight, I have to put like a 45-pound plate on me. That way it don't just jerk me up and jerk half of my body off. But every single set, me and Dylan was increasing the weight. We are pulling it all the way down and making sure that we finish the movement every single time with our elbows right beside our body, squeezing our back. You know how it is over here. We're all about volume. The 5th set is going to be a drop set, and the 6th and final set is going to be a double drop set, and I want you to take it to failure. So just like you're seeing Dylan in the video, he's going to get his 8 to 10 reps. Immediately after he does 8 to 10 reps, I lighten the weight up a little bit. Now with minimum rest, he goes right back in there, guys, and he does another 8 to 9 to even 10 reps. After he gets those 8 to 10 reps, then I lighten the weight up one more time, guys, and this is where I tell him just to go to failure. Go until you cannot pull down anymore. Go until your body says I'm done. Now after you do those 6 sets, listen, your back is already pumped, you got blood in your lats, so now it's time to really get into some heavy pulls. So our second exercise, we have the T-bar rows, and we did 4 total sets, and we stayed between 8 to 12 reps. Now, Dylan honestly needed to do 35-pound plates or maybe even 45-pound plates, but I like to do the 25-pound plates just because the range of motion is way better. I feel like I get a deeper stretch, and also I can squeeze my back a whole lot more. He did all the plates the bar would allow, and I think it was either 8 or 9 25-pound plates, and he was doing his sets really easy. I mean, and like you see, our form is in check, guys. We are getting that deep stretch on the way down, driving our elbows all the way back and squeezing at the top. Every single rep. That is exactly what I want you to do. Now you know how I get down. You should already know by now. The 4th set is going to be a double drop set, and we're going all the way to failure. Go ahead on your heavy set, your last set. Go ahead and get like 8 or 9 or even 10 reps. Immediately after you get 8 to 10 reps, go ahead and take 1 or even 2 plates off and get right back in there, guys. Listen, your heart's going to be pumping. You're going to be breathing hard, but it does not matter. You got goals. We ain't going to worry about us being tired. So get right back in there and just start repping it. You're going to do another 8 to 10 reps. After you get those 8 to 10 reps, go ahead and take off 1 or 2 more plates and do it again. This time, I want you to go to failure. If you get stuck at 10, maybe rest for like 10 seconds and get back in there, guys, and do another 5 reps, gain certified. Now, after we finish with that, we're gonna do the single arm dumbbell rows. We have 3 sets, and we're gonna stay between 8 to 10 reps, nothing fancy. I want you to go as heavy as you possibly can. I think my working weight was 120 pounds, and I think Dylan's was like maybe 125 to 130. I mean, I want you to go heavy, but as you see, we are not jerking the weight, guys. We are stretching it all the way down. You can see and we can feel our lats actually stretching on the way down. Then we drive our elbows all the way back and squeeze at the top. every single rep. If you find yourself literally just jerking that weight up, listen, do me and yourself a favor, drop that weight by at least 10 to 20 to even more pounds. That way you can stay in control. Now after we finish with that, since our lats are already extremely pumped up, let's go ahead and just stretch them out to the max. So we're gonna do the dumbbell pullovers. We stay between 8 to 12 reps, and our weight that we was using was between 80 to 100 pounds. Now with this, you can do them like the old school style and just maybe keep your butt off the bench, but me personally, I like it better laying straight back on the bench. I feel like my back is safer. I feel like I can focus on a stretch. The main thing when you're doing it, think about driving that dumbbell all the way back behind your head. Now think about pushing your elbows together. You're not literally going to be able to do it, but what that's going to do is it's going to make you contract and engage your lats so much more. Now start driving all the way back over. Stop right around your face or maybe just above your chest, and do that on every single rep. Now, since it's a pull, I like to do shrugs and biceps, just a little bit of work on my pull days just because they're already being worked. So why not go ahead and just put more blood into them? We did the dumbbell shrugs. We did 4 total sets and we stayed between 12 to 15 reps. Nothing fancy at all. Dylan was giving me a lot of tips to help me to grow my traps because my traps is definitely one of my weaker areas. He was telling me basically just focus on keeping your triceps flexed, keeping your arms straight like you're almost performing a deadlift, and just drive up, hold it at the top and squeeze for at least 1 second and then kind of just come down controlled. He said that's how you're going to make your traps grow, and I did that like 2 sets. I'm not going to lie, I had to drop the weight from like the 125s all the way down to 85s, but guess what guys, I dropped the weight and I felt it way more. We're just going to do one exercise for our biceps just because we already got blood in them, so let's just go ahead and just fill them to the max. We chose to do the standing dumbbell sideways hammer curls, and we did 6 total sets and we stayed between 6 to 12 reps. I want you to go extremely heavy. Again, I worked out with Dylan, man, and he just made me feel like I could lift a car. Well, he may not make me feel like that strong, but he did. Like normally when I do this exercise, I think the heaviest I ever went to is like 55s. Listen, on my top set, I went all the way up to like 70 pounds, and as you can see, I am not cheating. And of course, you know the 6th set is going to be a double drop set, and I want you to take both of the double drop sets to failure. I think I did 70 pounds for like 8 reps, then I dropped it down to like the 45 pounds, and I did that for another like 8 or 9 reps. Then I dropped it all the way down with 30 pounds, and I did that for another like 8 to 9 reps. And when I did my last set with the 30 pounds, since it was kind of light, I just did on both arms together, and I'm telling you, my biceps just felt pumped. And that's it. This workout took us like 1 hour and 20 minutes. It was just a great workout. And don't get me wrong, we ain't sitting there chit-chatting, but like on our 1 to 2 to even 2 to 3 minute rest times, we're just talking about like a lot of goals, like a lot of just same stuff that we had, like some of his goals for next year, some of my goals for next year, and it just was just that motivation, guys. It's like he gave me that spark that was already sparked. So he took fire and he made like a bonfire, or he took like a bathroom that was on fire and just set the whole house on fire. So we're about to get some crazy gains. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. We're gonna do a kind of easy leg workout because we have 2 leg workouts this week. So we don't want to come in tomorrow and kill them and then can't walk, and then we won't be able to do our 2nd leg workout this week. So we'll probably come in and focus on hamstrings and a little bit of calves. But like I tell you in every single video, hey Addie, come and sign them out. Y'all ain't seen my little girl in a while. My camera's about to die, so I'm gonna go ahead and let my daughter sign me out. Don't worry about your hair, man. Come on, sign them out. Hurry up, boy. Go ahead and sign them out, man. Go ahead and sign them out now. Go ahead and sign them out now.
Make sure you
go ahead and sign them out now. Hold on, go ahead and sign them out now.
Sign them out now.
Make sure you
Sign them out now.
Okay, is it too much? It's too much? Okay, my bad. I caught that.
Make sure you like this video right here.
Here.
Make sure you share this video right here. But at the end of the day, make sure you keep getting them
Guys! You have to eat the dream. You have to sleep the dream. You have to dream the dream.